Alright, what is up, everybody? It's your boy, ItsQwasont. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You know, it's been a busy week of work, and busy week of the internet, guys. You know, it's gonna be a different kind of video. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit more serious, but also, it's just part of gaming culture and gaming news, something that I felt like I had to cover almost, and give my 2 cents. I know I'm a small channel, but it's still weighs on me, right? And this topic is huge, and I feel like I just wanted to cover it. And today we have some news because life, guys, life is all about timing. And there's nobody worse at timing than Sony. In a world where hero shooters went rampant and Marvel Rivals is killing not killing the industry, but it's just they're killing it, right? They're doing a great job in the hero shooter genre, forcing Overwatch 2 to reach new heights, right? I hear that game is in a good spot right now. And Sony decides to drop their own version. You already know I'm talking about Concord, guys. That heaping pile of garbage that lasted a week and a half before it got taken off the store and everybody got refunded. Sony's made another blunder. Not really Sony, but somebody, affiliated with Sony. Today we're talking about a certain individual who took to social media. We're talking about Sucker Punch, a senior developer, at Sucker Punch, decides to take to social media after this whole Charlie Kirk situation. And I don't want to go too deep into the situation, but I feel like I need to talk about this topic. Because after, obviously, we all know Charlie Kirk was assassinated publicly in front of his wife and children and in front of everybody at that university. A tragic death that never needed to happen. Somebody took to Twitter a Drew punching Nazis till I die on Blue Sky. And Drew decides to say, I hope the shooter's name is Mario so that Luigi knows his bro got his back. Are you kidding me? And I'm gonna put the screenshot up. When I took the screenshot, or whenever I got the screenshot, only 18 likes. I mean, clearly they don't have a lot of big following. This isn't going to, improve their social footprint in any way. This is just vomit of the mouth, going to social media, and just vomiting out the first thing that they think, tarnishing this man's name. And I mean, I don't give a crap what this guy has said. Obviously, if he said bad things, I don't condone them. But at the end of the day, that he could say anything. It doesn't condone killing this man. And I think those who are celebrating his death and advocating for more public deaths like this are just terrible people. Demons walking among us, emotionally unstable people. And it's just crazy because there are a ton of them walking among us nowadays. And we didn't even know until this recent event happened. And as far as we know, this Drew person, who was a senior developer at Sucker Punch, they got fired. No surprise there, right? The moment you sign that contract, apparently they were a dev for 10 years there. As soon as the moment you sign that contract, of course you have freedom of speech. Of course you do. But you also need to own up to the consequences of that speech, because you're not only speaking for yourself once you sign that contract. You are now a representative of the brand and the company that you are working for, because you are now associated with them. They are your employer. They pay you, and you work for them and provide a service for that company. And at the end of the day, you lost your senior level position for 10 years, something that you worked hard for. You probably put in blood, sweat, and tears, probably, to sit around for 10 years. I don't assume that you'd be a senior developer at a company for 10 years by doing nothing, right? And you just throw it away because of a message, because you wanted to just go on Blue Sky or whatever and just post whatever came to your mind, and you just thought that you were immune to consequences. What did Mike Tyson say? There's too many people got so used to being on the internet and saying whatever the fuck they want without the consequences, without getting hit in the mouth. You got way too comfortable. And it's so true. I mean, just because you're on social media and you have freedom of speech doesn't mean you're immune to the consequences that come after. And obviously they got fired. And then they go back to Blue Sky and they say, if standing up against fascism is what cost me my dream job I held for 10 years, I would do it again 100 times stronger. And then they go on to say, Sucker Punch is amazing and one of the last few bright shining lights in the game industry. I still support them and I cannot condone any animosity directed at them. It's truly all the best people. And that's that. And they'll drop you like a fly. Because the company's best interest, or the company cares about what is in their best interest. And having somebody who says unhinged shit on the internet is not good for their footprint, for their brand, for their image, which is what they care about. Right? And just think about it, like, this is what this person says online. Imagine the dynamic at the office and the dynamic in person with this kind of individual that is just so contentious and cheering on the death of this guy, Charlie Kirk. You know, to me, it's sickening. And it's just something that's going on in the gaming industry that I couldn't stand by and not give my 2 cents on it. And next we got something interesting at Sony. The Ghost of Yotei is coming out, guys. Ghost of Tsushima, when it came out, should have won Game of the Year. Beautiful looking game. Combat looks incredible. I'm still waiting to play it. I really want to play this game. So first of all, I'm on a hold on playing Ghost of Yotei because I don't even want to start that until I get to Ghost of Tsushima. But ever since this, news, drama, episode, whatever the hell you want to call it, happened at Sucker Punch, because the voice actress of the main character for Ghost of Yotei, Erika Ishii, took to Twitter, Blue Sky, whatever the hell, I'm pretty sure it's Twitter, took to online, and they've said some, radical things, I'd say, in the past, right? Like this tweet from 2020, abolish the police. It is unconscionable to allow this racist institution that terrorizes the citizens they are sworn to protect. Abolish the police. And then even this year, 2025, they said, if you're MAGA, we don't want or need your business. Do they know that they also play video games? Do they know that Republicans also play video games? Like, I just don't understand, like, how they can tweet this without feelings, with feeling immune, like with any sense of immunity to repercussions, and just tweeting out radical political views isn't going to come back to your employer. Like, when you sign that contract, if you say any dumb shit online, that the company is going to look at that. And when they hire you, they should really look into your social media. And not only when they hire you, but throughout your career at their development company. It's actually mind-boggling to me. I mean, like, she's even gone so far as to say that, like, I'm Antifa, and so is my wife. And I mean, like, at the time of recording this, Trump said that that's like a terrorist group now or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, just shut up and make the game. You are hired to do a job, to voice act, to be a developer, to work on the game, to make a product and provide a service to consumers. Nobody gives a fuck about your political views. Honestly. And at the end of the day, again, nobody should be advocating for violence or dancing on somebody's grave, especially on American soil. I mean, like, it's just, like, have a heart at the end of the day. This has been a kind of a funky video. I just wanted to raise attention to this. Personally, I'm not going to get Ghost of Yotei because of this situation, but also because I really do want to play Ghost of Tsushima, and I want to, do it in order. But I'm really curious to see how this game is going to play. I honestly, with these remarks and this news, I don't support purchasing this game. If you buy the game, you want to play the game, you want to buy it, do you, bro? I'm never going to say you shouldn't buy the game. But me personally, like, I'm just not going to buy the game. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I try to put out content every single week about gaming industry news, topics, anything worth covering. Please leave me your thoughts down in the comments. I really want to know. And of course, I will see y'all soon. Peace.